What's up, guys? The title of our experiment is the growling gummy bears.
The safety equipment needed for this experiment is gloves, goggles, and the fume hood.
Other equipment we used was a test tube, a clamp, a ring stand, a Bunsen burner, a flint strike, potassium chlorate, and a gummy bear.
The procedure for this experiment is to melt 10 grams of potassium chlorate with the Bunsen burner. You want to make sure that the Bunsen burner is far enough away from the ring stand so it does not catch on fire. When the potassium chlorate is completely melted, that is when you drop in the gummy bear. We melted the potassium chlorate previous to this demonstration to give more time to explain. But before you drop in the gummy bear, make sure that the test tube is pointed inside of the fume hood so nothing comes out during the reaction.
So as you guys could see, when the gummy bear was added to the potassium chlorate, it let off like a violet glow. And according to James Madison University, this shows the energy available when the oxidation of sugar occurs.
According to the California State University, when potassium chlorate is melted, it decomposes into potassium chloride and oxide. This is when the potassium chlorate is just potassium chlorate. This is when the heat is applied, and this is potassium chloride and oxide after it is melted.
So the second reaction is showing with the decomposition of oxide is from the potassium chlorate is added into the mixed with the sucrose from the glucose. So just this causes a spontaneous combustion. So you guys could see the oxide being added through heat, and then there's the spontaneous combustion.
This is the reaction for the overall demonstration. This is called an exothermic reaction because energy is released in the form of heat. A light is also given off during the reaction from the potassium.
So kind of a practical application is we're looking at firearms, like early firearms, and it was a key ingredient. As you guys can see, the combustion that occurred during our experiment is similar to that in percussion caps and early firearms, and one of our sources stated that it's actually more efficient than gunpowder, but it's also unstable when around sulfur and other things, so that's why they switched to gunpowder.
As stated from James Madison University, another example of spontaneous combustion is used with rocket fuel. Potassium chlorate is a great oxidizer, so many people use it with other ingredients for rockets or other experiments containing spontaneous combustion. When the rocket is being propelled, it is being propelled from the spontaneous combustion.
Potassium chlorate also can be used to make oxygen gas. So a lot of colleges and high school labs use it for their experiments, and all the waste from our experiment can go into the trash can. So, and here are our sources.